Hi, I'm George Amato,
Hi, I'm Jamie Simbrowitz.
reporting to you from the village of Scarsdale.
We spoke with Officer Nava of the Scarsdale Police Department to discuss with him the dangers of texting and driving.
Texting and driving is a very serious issue that affects everyone.
I need to see your license, registration, and insurance card.
Why?
I pulled you over because you were texting and driving.
It's criminal. It's far worse than drunk driving, and the worst of it is it's not just the stupid kids, it's stupid adults.
Kids, parents, everyone, just don't be afraid to say something when you see it happening around you.
There are serious injuries, and sometimes one may not come back from those injuries.
As a parent, if you see either your child going in the car, texting with other children who might be texting, you have to, set down the law. You have to be very strong. You have to be prepared to take that cell phone away. You have to be prepared to discourage others. You have to be prepared to talk to parents. You have to be prepared to make sure that your child doesn't drive with other students who might be doing that.
If it's that important, pull over, safe area, to a parking lot, make your phone call, answer your text, and then tell them, I won't be available for 20, 30 minutes, however long it takes you to get to your destination. There's nothing that important that you have to do it while driving.
I'm pretty sure you can get a ticket, but I'm not really sure what else you can get.
Wait till you stop the car. And we have to be brave, when we're in the car, to say to someone who's texting, please don't do that. It frightens me. Please don't do that. My parents have told me that I shouldn't be in a car with someone who's doing that.
I've been told by many youths that their parents are driving and checking their emails at a traffic light or texting while there's heavy traffic. Well, most of the accidents do happen while people are in stop-and-go traffic because they're too busy looking down, answering a text to realize that the traffic has stopped again. We should educate our kids not just what to do at a stop sign or what to do in heavy traffic, or it should be awareness and the seriousness that this is, they are driving a 4,000-pound machine, or if they're in an SUV, they're driving a 7,000-pound machine, that it's heavy, it's serious what they're doing. It's not a video game where they can hit a reset button and everything's okay.
I mean, it's sad that these are such avoidable accidents, and these are thousands of kids that don't have to get hurt and killed just because of this silly little thing.
It does not make me feel good. I feel like we can easily prevent this, but we get lost. We don't really think of the dangers while it's happening. So if we find a way to remind ourselves not to text and drive, then it could prevent a lot of those deaths.
It makes me think twice about texting and driving and being cautious about it.
It makes me feel like our generation can be at times irresponsible and take advantage of their lives.
It's terrible. It's a big threat. I mean, there are other threats as well, but it's a significant threat.
Like, it doesn't have to be you who kills someone. It doesn't have to be you who causes the accident. You, in fact, can be the victim of the accident. So if you don't want that to happen to you, I suggest you don't do it yourself.
If people step up like that, I think that it would send a message and people would be embarrassed and they would stop.
was an app that knew that you were driving and completely disabled your phone if the companies like AT&T and Verizon set up, I don't know, using technology to ensure that while the person is driving, they have no data to be messaging or texting.
Increase the penalties and better public relations, better advertising and marketing campaigns.
There should be more public service announcements, more education towards younger people who are so connected to their electronic devices and are constantly checking their text messages.
A heavier fine than it would be for not wearing a seatbelt or something.
A lot of phone companies should be putting like a disabling app in a phone, so right when you get in a car, it disables an app from texting.
Put it in airplane mode.
I think just more commercials and showing kids that it really affects people's lives and it kills people.
I think it's common sense. Is it really worth it to create a dangerous situation?
If I need to communicate a message, I stop my car. If it's that important, I stop my car.
If you kill someone or kill yourself, it wasn't worth it.
It's dangerous, it's irresponsible, and you shouldn't just do it.
You have something to say, it's so important, pull over.
I've lived in Scarsdale for my entire adult life, and I care about the community and I care about the people who live here, the residents, the children, the young people. And we now know how dangerous it is to text and drive. We know that it can cause tragedies beyond belief. And we have to all do something about it. So my message to everyone out there watching this is don't text and drive. When you see someone texting and driving, say something. That's very important. If we don't step up and say something, we're not going to be able to stop this. People all believe they're invulnerable, young people particularly, and they are so proficient and adept at texting, and they don't believe that that's going to come in the way of an ability to drive a car. But it blindsides you. It actually causes temporary blindness because you're looking down instead of looking out. And in 5 seconds, you could hit someone. You could go right into a car. You can go into a tree. And we've heard about and seen too many terrible things happen as a result. So please, don't text and drive. Stop your car, pull over. Nothing is more important than your life.